Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Once again, my name is Dr. Man. I'm here today in a new video in my continuation to share a story and challenge of what men go through in life. As you know, you already know, we're here to advocate for men. So the video I have, my today's video, one of the challenges that one of my fans having is it goes this way. Said my wife says I have too much ego. She says I do not talk to her in a polite way. What should I do? My wife says I have too much ego. She says I do not talk to her in a polite way. What should I do? So this guy is our friend, my fan. He brought a complaint from his wife. He said that the wife always accused him of having too much ego. Not talking to her in a very polite manner, very polite way. According to his explanation, he said that the wife said that the way he talks to her, that she doesn't like it. She doesn't find it polite in the way that he always talked to her. But this, my fan, says that he doesn't see it as if he's talking to her in an unpolite way. Just that this is the way he talks. And that's the way he grew up. That's the way he talks. Sometimes he talks with a loud voice. Sometimes he talks straightforward without hitting he talks by hitting the nail at the head. He doesn't know how to be diplomatic or how to paint words or how to so based on that, the wife is understanding it that he has too much ego, and the way he's talking to her, she doesn't like it. She complains a lot about it. So this is the reason why he's saying it's difficult for him to it's difficult for him to change his ways because that's how he grew up and that's how he talks, that's how he does it, his own things. So in this in my analysis, this also happens to a lot of families, a lot of couples, in relationships and marriages. So sometimes the guys try to kind of show macho in nature because probably that's their nature. They try to talk, in a very straightforward way. They try to get to the point. Not some men doesn't know how to like be diplomatic in their, the way they present things or the way they talk. They just say things. After all, they will say is their wife. So they can talk anyhow they want, or things like that. But in this case, it's a challenge for him because he's bringing issues between him and his wife, and he said that he loves his wife. He loves her so much. This is the only problem that they're having. The wife doesn't so much like it the way he talks to her. She complains. So he's asking us, my fans, what do he do? How will he handle this situation, especially as it's difficult for him to change. In some cases, is to for somebody to change from their own way of doing things. If it is an inbuilt character in them, it's difficult for them to change. They have been living this life when they were single, when they were not yet married. But now when they get involved in relationship or marriage, there are now two people involved. It's no longer one person. So the other person is now not liking what the other person is doing, the way they talk to them, or the way they present themselves, or the way they do things. It also goes the other way too. Some women also talk to their men the way that the man doesn't like, and things like that. The men complain. Sometimes becomes an insult. People feel offended in the way they're being talked to. So this is one of those challenges that men face. I myself sometimes I also, when I talk to people, some people will say, lower your voice, your voice is high. Don't yell. I will try to explain to the person that it's not as if I'm yelling, it's just the way I talk. I'm not yelling at you. We're just having a normal conversation. It's just that sometimes my voice will be loud. So people will now take it as, you're yelling or you're shouting or you're talking on top of your voice. There are some men that talk so low, so mellowed, and there are also some men that doesn't do that way. So, but in this case, this is a big challenge to our friend, and that's why he's seeking for solution. As we all know, my program is to find solution for the issues that men are having. Issues that can bring problems to their family, their marriages, their relationships. So please, if follow me, subscribe to my channel, like it, share it wide, so that men can be getting information that that will be necessary, that will be useful to them. So once you share this program, all the men out there who are having similar issues, similar challenges, they can get solutions to their problems. So share your opinion. What do you think? How do you suggest that this guy handle this problem so that he can have a good marriage or good relationship, especially as he said that he loves his wife? So thank you for sharing your comments, your opinions. I will be reading your comments, and he will also be looking out for your comments too. I'll see you in my next video.